Good morning and thank you for joining us, members of the media. We have dignitaries here from our beautiful city, our Mayor Javier Villalobos, our Commissioner, we have Pepe Cabeza de Vaca, and we have our City Manager, Isaac Tawil, and Assistant City Manager, Elvira Alonso. I also want to highlight the wonderful employees that make up Public Works and McAllen Shines who are all here today. Please, a round of applause for our wonderful employees. If it wasn't for them, the mayor wouldn't have all these wonderful ideas, right, Mayor? They come to you all the time. We come to you like, Mayor, we should do this and we should do this. And guess what? He comes through for us. He comes to fruition every time, and that's why we love him so much. So, a beautiful city. When you talk about what makes up a beautiful city, you talk about pride, attracting visitors, strengthening the economy, and improving the quality of life, and that's what McAllen Shines is all about. Without further ado, I welcome our Mayor, Javier Villalobos.
Thanks, Lee. And good morning. You know what? This is one of the things that I enjoy being mayor. It's a pain in the behind a lot of the times, but this is just amazing. To all the people joining us today, thank you very much. To the community, Winfern. You know, last year or the years before, when we started this initiative, we wanted people to start taking a little stock into their community, having pride in their community. And little by little, we knew it was going to take some time. And of course it does. But last year we had a winner, then we had somebody else. But this time, a neighborhood, a community. Thank you so much. It's just amazing. The intent was, look, we want to be good citizens. We want to be good residents. We want to have pride in our community. And we are. Today, we're here to celebrate Winfern, because honestly, to me, you all are a shining example of what McAllen Shines is. It gave me such an honor, because not only am I honored to present today, what is it? Is it I don't know whether I call it a championship, whatever it is. That's what I want to call it. But an award for McAllen Shines, because I know when we do that, other communities, other areas are going to say, hey, we want the same. Today, you're an example. So I want to thank you, Winfern neighborhood. To how many residents here? Raise your hand. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are a prime example of what we want to do. We thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And now our City Manager, Isaac Tawil.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? All right. Let me start with this. Would the residents, HOA members of Winfern stand up for just a second? Give these people a round of applause. People like you, thank you very much. People like you are the heart and soul of a community like McAllen. Mayor Villalobos, Commissioner Cabeza de Vaca, you and I were on a trip to Tampico, Mexico, when the idea for this project first started. As we were driving around Tampico, exploring a sister city possibility, talking about how we can collaborate and exchange best practices, the mayor and Commissioner Cabeza de Vaca made a very important observation in Tampico, how much it had changed. The streets were clean, the yards were manicured. It had become a really beautiful community. And the mayor said to me, Ike, I want to go back to McAllen and I want to make this happen at home. Tampico had Tampico Brilla, and the mayor wanted to bring back McAllen Shines. And it wasn't a week later, we sat at a staff meeting, and Elvira Alonso, one of my assistant city managers who was director of our public works at that time, everybody in that staff meeting, you know, we talked about what the mayor had observed, and we talked about what Commissioner Cabeza de Vaca had observed, and we all immediately turned our heads to Elvira and said, let's do this. And you have done it marvelously. And now, to be recognizing citizens, not businesses, not our efforts, but to see the mayor's campaign take roots in a community and for us to be able to exemplify you as the kind of citizens we want. I was talking to the mayor last night. We were talking about welcome to McAllen signs and how do you know when you get from one city around us into McAllen? He said, we don't need signs. We don't need signs. When you get to McAllen, you know you're there because it is clean, it is well maintained, it is a pristine community, and we work very, very hard every day to meet the challenge that the mayor and the commissioners have given us. So, Mayor, Commissioner, thank you for the challenge. Accepted. We are going to continue to do more and better by making examples of residents just like our friends in Windfern. So thank you all very, very much. And to all of our staff that comes out to these events and makes them happen, it's a huge effort. And we do them very, very often. They work hard to put the spotlight on the good things that we do here every day for our residents. So to my staff, the directors, everybody here today, thank you very much. I want to pause just a second and recognize Cassie Vasquez. Are you back there? Have you all visited Cassie Vasquez? She is a student of the STC culinary program. She is from what I can see, an artful pastry chef, and we are so proud to have you here today. You are the reason my diet fails all the time. So if you haven't, go visit Cassie and get yourself a snack, one of McAllen's very own. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have our District Commissioner, Pepe Cabeza de Vaca, followed by Assistant City Manager, Elvira Alonso.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's great to see all my neighbors here and city staff. It's a wonderful day, wonderful day. I cannot tell you how proud I am to represent this district and to be the representative for Windfern neighborhood. It just fills me with pride. It's people that we go years, either friends, family members. I went to school to a lot of the sons of residents here. Well, I went to school with some of the residents over here. And just to see how proud they are of their neighborhood. When they do events, they invite me, and I respond. And I'm here with them in the sun, sweating and manicuring the things and cutting and painting and making this neighborhood better. And of course, McAllen better. So like Ike said and the mayor said, this kind of things is when you lead by example. Is when a community like Windfern leads by example in the city of McAllen, and they go ahead, and show the rest of our community how things are done and what can be accomplished. I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you for all that you guys do. You are true champions of McAllen Shines, and I'm very proud of you guys. And to present this with the rest of the staff of the city of McAllen, makes me very proud to be able to present you with this award. And thank you so much. I want to recognize Commissioner Eli Torres over here from Hidalgo County Precinct 4. Thank you, Commissioner, for being to represent this side in the county. And again, guys, and to Miss Cortez, she's watching. She's very proud of what you guys have done and continue doing for Windfern neighborhood. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager. Ike, you are so right. It's not one person that leads the team, but an entire team that generates the hard work behind the scenes. I do want to take this opportunity to say thank you and recognize our wonderful public works staff and city departments, because this initiative truly is a community affair. Public Works alone cannot do it. We reached out to all the departments in McAllen to get their support, and let me tell you, they responded. So thank you, department heads. Thank you, community, for being here. Very, very grateful to be here, recognizing you. We first started the McAllen Shines campaign a year ago, and let me tell you, I'll be truly honest, it was not easy. We knew we had something important to do, but change takes time. Change comes with resistance. So we wanted to encourage pride in our community, spark conversation about being good neighbors, about caring for our streets, about working together to create a cleaner and brighter and safer McAllen. There were challenges. Some days it felt like we were just planting seeds and waiting and waiting and waiting for them to grow. But days like today make every single effort worthwhile. Seeing neighborhoods like Winford proves that this movement is alive and thriving. Winford isn't just beautiful because of its lawn and clean streets. It's beautiful because of its people. Neighbors look out for each other, who take pride in their homes, and who prove that doing the right thing doesn't require recognition. And it's exactly why they deserve this recognition. This is more than just an award. It's a reminder of what's possible when community comes together. Winford, you've set the standard, and today we celebrate you. Thank you for inspiring us all. And now it's time to officially recognize Winford's neighborhood as our McAllen Shines Community Champion. Let's unveil. Let's hear it for Winford. Que se oiga. A standing ovation for the Winford. What do you think?
As everyone begins to take their seats once again, we have with us Eugene DeSutter, who is the association president of Winfern, and he is going to say just a few words as we wrap up today.
Well, welcome to Winfern, everybody. It's a pleasure and an honor. And to tell you the truth, when we first heard about this award, I was greatly surprised. I thought, well, there's other subdivisions in the city that have gated communities. They have tree-lined streets, boulevards, manicured yards all over. How is it that we're going to get an award? And then I was told, well, it's because you're active. Well, we try to be active, and we try to have a lot of activities. And over the courses of many years, we have seen a lot of changes. One of them is when we first arrived here, my hair color was a little different. But first of all, I'd like to thank you, Mayor Villalobos, District Commissioner 6, Pepe de la Vaca, and Abral Paz for their celebration of the McAllen Neighborhood Association. Ms. Paz, your planning and detail for the inauguration of McAllen Shine is outstanding. People in our commission, Pepe as our commissioner, you have always been available and given good advice. And on our work days, you even show up to do some physical efforts. Thank you very much. Oops. We gotta go. Good catch. Mayor Villalobos, I commend you for your leadership in this city, and I give you 5 stars for the Camp of McAllen. I visited it the other day with my grandchild, and we didn't catch any fish, but at least we learned how to cast. You gotta just stock it with more hungry fish. I was told to give a brief history of Winfern, and I went back to when we first arrived. In 1978, U.S. Homes started building homes in Winfern. My family with 2 children moved to McAllen that year, and we looked at several homes around the city and picked Winfern because of its location. At that time, we were close to the outskirts of McAllen. Nolana was in existence at that time, but we had orchards around on the other side of Fern, and we were only about 10 minutes from anything within the city. Jackson School was nearby, and U.S. Homes was building 4 different homes that they considered starter homes. And as long as I'm still vertical, it will be my finish home. When we moved to Esperanza, when we moved in, Esperanza and a couple of homes on Cynthia Street were the only homes built. Fast forward to 2011, Becky Garza noticed how the streets, homes, and the main entrance were losing some of their original beauty. She and a group of friends asked Mr. Javier Cervantes, the neighborhood planner of the city, to help restore and secure our subdivision. With the guidance and Becky's enthusiasm, the Winfern Neighborhood Association was established on March 24th, 2011. Becky convinced Delia and Ruben Lopez to head the Winfern Association, and our meetings were held on Camellia Avenue, with everybody attending bringing their own chairs. At that time, we had a lot of children in the subdivision, and many fun activities were planned. Fall festival, Christmas parties, Easter egg hunts, 4th of July parade, yard contests, neighborhood watch program, and I must say that the police department does an excellent job of giving information about if you see something, do something, or say something. And then we schedule games to win prizes. On March 11th, 2012, Irma Ciro set up a Facebook page to contact our community. We have used McAllen Development Center with their code enforcement office, used the tool shed on work days, and McAllen Beautiful was always instrumental in having us have the dumpsters brought to the community, and they were greatly appreciated. With City of McAllen community members on May 30th, 2012, we celebrated the marquee unveiling ceremony surrounded by a beautiful garden, flagpole, and a bench honoring the founder of Winfern Neighborhood Association. This is Rebecca Garza. The logo on the marquee was designed by my creative wife, Diane DeSutter. She's the one that is a painter in our house. In the early days of the neighborhood, most of the homes were inhabited by owners, but now I've been told by realtors that it's about 40–50% renters. The demographics have changed, and we are older with gray and white hair, although some ladies have different colored hair every month. We have 162 homes in Winfern, but only 55 members. That's sad. So somehow or another we need to change our approach to having people sign up for membership. We charge an exorbitant fee, $5 a month. And the city is gracious in collecting that fee on the water bill And so actually, you really don't even notice it. You can't even get a Starbucks coffee for $5. And yet people will spend, what, $200-300 on a TV membership, Netflix or whatever. So somewhere along the line, we need to change our emphasis on that. Now, past presidents of Winfern are Delia Lopez, and of course, Becky Garza, and Becky somehow forgot to read some of the important information about tenure. Although she never had any opposition, so she just went on forever. And of course, Mary, carry on, she took over after Becky, and that was during the COVID era, so it was not an easy job at all, and she had more on her plate than most people would be able to put up with. Present officers are myself, Eugene DeSutter, Miranda Prater, Vice President. She's a new arrival from the Dallas area, and she's had experience in memberships in neighborhoods. Marco Flores, he's our treasurer. And as you can understand, Marcos is plural. So we give him many jobs. He just doesn't do the treasury. He's in charge of the Marquee area, the landscaping. He does a lot of repair work that needs to be done. Man of all places there. And he does a tremendous job, and we try to keep him busy all the time. Sally Bowers, our parliamentarian, she makes sure we don't get carried away at our meetings. And then, of course, Irma Ciros and her husband, Michael, they're instrumental in the technology and the public address systems that we use from time to time. Thank you. Yeah, Irma is our historian. She collects everything. And then Josefina, she's been here since the very beginning, and I think she's worn every cap in the association. And she's on our advisory council and keeps us up to date on what we should be doing and make sure we don't go in the wrong direction. Now, many years ago, my wife attended an election meeting, and I couldn't make it, so she nominated me for be official in the association, and I didn't even know about it. So I have nominated her as a secretary for our association, since we had two people lined up that were going to be in it, and they had unexpected problems that came up, health problems and job problems, and so we had a couple of vacancies. So anybody out there that's interested in an office with the Winfern Association, we'll make you an honorary member, and you can help us out when we get going again here.
Yay!
Yeah.
We have Mary that would like to say a few words
Yeah,
as well.
the last one I want to mention is Ann Ruggles. She's the pastor of our Church of Christ church over there on Fern. She's instrumental in making that facility available to us when we have meetings and activities, and she's definitely been an asset. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Okay, Mary, it's all yours.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. A few words really quick just to acknowledge Ms. Rebecca Garza. I was blessed to be her neighbor, and one day she knocked at my door about 11:30 at night, because that's when she liked to visit us. And she said, I have a vision, I have an idea, let's make our neighborhood beautiful. I said, that sounds like a lot of work. But she said, no. I said, who's going to be in this association? She said, tomorrow I will knock on all the doors in our neighborhood. I will start gathering a board. And she did. She actually knocked on everyone's door. We all loved her. This award is for you, Miss Garza. I miss you. I think about you every day when I'm planting flowers on your lawn and making sure that your husband is well. And your daughters are just so beautiful, and they always come around and always take the time to stop by and say hi. That's what neighbors are about. When we have issues, we are together. I was, I guess, given also when Ms. Garza passed away the honor to be the president for about 5 years of this association. It's a very hard job, so thank you, Gene, for taking it over. You know, after COVID, passed on the torch to him, and you know, I love you all, and this is for you, Miss Garza. We love you, and we miss you very much. Thank you. We love McAllen, as you could tell. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. This is touching. Thank you. This concludes today's ceremony. Thank you so much. And for those loved ones who may not be here, you can watch this on our social media platforms. We'll be putting together a story, so please follow us at the City of McAllen on all our platforms and on the City channel. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for everything you do to keep McAllen beautiful, and to our staff, once again, thanks for a beautiful day. God bless.
Shining.